Hello, Knights of ToyMatt, and for our channel Padawans, welcome to ToyMatt, where I review and compare toys, both new and old. And sometimes I ramble on. For more ToyMatt content, check out my social media. Now, let's get on with today's video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Star Wars: The High Republic, which until recently was under the name Project Luminous. Specifically, I'm going to be making some wild speculations about what toys may be made based on the initial concept art that was released during the initial announcement for the High Republic. For those not familiar with the High Republic, here's a quick background. Disney/Lucasfilm have put together a publishing project for the Star Wars universe. At this point, it will consist of novels, comics, and young adult literature. It'll take place approximately 200 years before the prequels, during a golden age of the Galactic Republic. During this time, the Jedi that are on the frontier will come into conflict with some evil space Vikings. That's Disney's description, not mine. These space Vikings are called the Nile. So let's take a look at some of the concept art and see what Hasbro could try to sell us over the next few years. Here's the cover for the first novel in this series, Light of the Jedi by Charles Soule. Here we can see 4 Jedi with their lightsabers drawn. Front and center, we have Avar Kriss. She's probably going to be a major character in the series, and she should probably get a Black Series figure. Behind her and to the left is Burryaga Agaburi, a Wookiee Jedi. Back in the old expanded universe, Lucas put the kibosh on Wookiee Jedi. I'm happy to see one here, wearing clothes too, it seems. So I think our new Wookiee friend should get the same treatment with a Black Series action figure. If you take a closer look, you can see Burryaga is wielding a lightsaber with a metallic crossguard. Metallic crossguard lightsabers are showing up in more of the concept art, so these would make cool roleplay toys. It would also be nice to see one get the Black Series treatment as well. Let's take a look at the bad guys, the Nile. So the Nile look like they aren't a singular race. The character on the right appears to be a Twi'lek, and I can't really tell about the one on the left, but the red skin and black twos make me think the character is a Zabrak. So I think that these Mad Max Space Vikings could translate well into action figures. Here's some more concept art for the Nile, and there are a couple of things of interest here. First off, there's a note, the leader, but it's close to 2 different characters. Quarren on the left in the yellow, and a Shargan on the right. It's kind of obvious if you're going to have a boss bad guy, you're going to need an action figure. Next, if you look in the back, you can see what appears to be a lightsaber. It would be neat if some of the Nile had lightsabers, maybe with a salvage post-apocalyptic vibe to the design. And that would be pretty neat, realized as a product. Next, from the High Republic announcement trailer. This is a whiteboard showing some of the ideas that the writer spitballed. There are several interesting ideas here, so feel free to pause and take a look. There is one thing here that is probably the most toyetic idea in the history of cashing in on a property, and that is motherfucking dinosaurs. Let's get some Star Wars dinosaur toys into the stores. The Jurassic World toys are all over the toy aisle, so why can't we have Star Wars dinosaur toys? So you might be thinking to yourself, ToyMatt, there's no chance that Disney Lucas is going to introduce merchandise for the High Republic. I think there are 3 reasons why they will. First off, cash money. We know that our corporate overlords want us to consume product in exchange for our hard-earned money. So hell yeah, they're going to produce merch. Merchandise has always been a major part of Star Wars. Second, The Mandalorian. Baby Yoda, or the child, had to have been specifically designed with the intent to make toys to be sold. Third, and finally, it's all been done before. Does anybody remember Shadows of the Empire? During the 1990s, Lucas and Kenner had a multimedia project, and it included the release of a book, comics, and video games, and most importantly, toys and action figures. So those are ToyMatt's thoughts on the High Republic merch. I'd like to hear yours in the comments and on the ToyMatt social media. And until next time, when I take some unsuspecting toys and have them, take to the ToyMatt.